Good afternoon. This is the weekend update. I'm going to actually do it today. This is Friday. Market just closed an hour or so ago, but I figured, like everyone else, going to be a busy weekend. May as well get this out of the way. What a monster week. Just a great week all around. And we're starting off with the Dow daily chart. Big breakout this week. All-time highs, of course. Fed decision, economic data coming in. We have seen a turn in the psychology of the market this week. We have the Fed weaning us slowly off the crack that they've been feeding us for the last couple of years, and the market has viewed that as positively, along with good economic data actually being viewed as good by the market for the first time in quite a while. GDP revised up. The components actually in GDP, the underlying numbers, very, very good. There was another thing I read this yesterday actually regarding credit card usage. Credit card usage has increased for the first time since the 2008 crisis. That is bullish for the economy going into next year. But anyway, one other positive to look at this market on the ramp over the last couple of days is this is the first increase in volume that we've actually seen on the Dow in quite a while. We got a downtrend break on RSI, which is bullish. The positive MACD cross is still in its early stages, so this market is ready to rock and roll. 15-minute chart, vertical essentially. We could see a pullback, and we actually did into the close today. But next week we have a holiday shortened week, half day on Tuesday, Christmas Eve. Market closed on Wednesday, and just like Thanksgiving week, volumes can be a little bit subdued, but small cap stocks tend to outperform. Since the Fed meeting on Wednesday, it's all been large cap dominated. Even yesterday and for the first half of today, really, really snoozy in small cap land. Last couple of hours, we really started to see that pick up. Traders started to get a little bit more aggressive. Speculative money roll in. That should be the case next week. And we have a lot of nice setups going into next week. Dow Transports, we got that break we finally wanted, and a key thing here to note, we finally made a new high. Well, not a new high. We broke that downtrend where RSI was putting in lower highs each time, and we saw that as the Dow Transport sold off over the last month or so. We broke that trend, very, very positive. We are about to get a positive MACD cross on Monday. We are about to get all-time high breakout on the Dow Transports, and this is an index that I like to, gives us a better feel of the economy and the market in general, at least it has for the entire year. And this market's ready to rock and roll. Like I said in the video last night, the last couple of weeks of December average about 0.5% to 1% upside. So we are locked and loaded for some nice fun over the next couple of weeks. Russell closed right at an all-time high as well. We got a positive MACD cross on this one. And the last couple of positive MACD crosses, as I've said, we've seen some significant upside moves. Most of the tax loss selling is out of the way. The only real tax loss selling that we're going to see in stocks is that of retail. And any dips that you see on stocks as a result of it, I would look as accumulation points over the next couple of weeks. But anyway, let's jump into some stock plays. Awesome couple of days. IVAN. Kaboom, baby. Trading alert. January popper play 2 days ago. 39 cents and 40 cents. Our targets were 48, 55, and then the 50-day moving average. It hit 64 today. That is a 24-cent move. I believe that comes out to 60% move in 2 days. Booyah! Got to love it on big volume. What do you do right now? Do you sell it all? Do you ride it more? What we look for on these January popper setups is a bounce back from when the tax loss selling hit. That hit around the 55, 60 cent level. If you're still in a partial position on this one, trail your stops to 55 cents. See where it takes you. But I think it's time to move on to the next play. And boy, do we have a couple of gems set up right now. SMSI. This is a stock we jumped into right before Thanksgiving on news that we found from the earnings conference call where the company stated that they had a deal with a major semiconductor player in Silicon Valley that they are waiting to be allowed to announce on, that they are already shipping product over the last 2 months, and that this large semi-chip manufacturer will be over 10% of the revenue already for this current quarter. We only have a few days left in this quarter for that to be announced, and they said it would happen in Q4. Now, Fisher in the chat room actually did a little bit of uncovering today, and we believe that the company that signed the deal with SMSI is AMAT, the second largest semiconductor company in the world. Where do we glean that from? Well, the CEO in the conference call stated that the new major chip manufacturer from Silicon Valley had just undergone a merger, and then sales would continue to ramp up. Only one major semiconductor player from Silicon Valley had a merger in the last quarter. That was AMT with their $10 billion buyout of Tokyo Electronics, which, by the way, is a major player in mobile telecom, which is what SMSI's technology does. Over the last 2 years, SMSI has had a monster move in December into January/February. Last year was up 40%. The year before, it was up 100%. Just imagine what's going to happen to this stock in a chaser environment where traders chase news and stocks that are up big. When these guys announced that they've made a deal with AMT, the second largest chip manufacturer in the world. Can you say kaboom? Even the chart is coiled. Extreme negative MACD, like I said in the email today. Stochastics in the basement. Last time stochastics in the basement, this stock doubled in the course of 2 weeks. Strong support at the 200-day moving average since that big spike and consolidation. Volume dried up. Big time volume spike today. This one should rock and roll next week. STSI. Classic January popper walk down. Breakout 126. Target is 142 to 158. The 50-day moving average. RSI bouncing. Stochastics in the basement. On bounce volume ready to turn. This one should be rocking and rolling over the next few days. STEM. Actually, let me adjust this chart. This chart is so damn close to going kaboom that you can just taste it. This is also one of my top plays for 2014. I believe patient investors can see 50 to 100% upside on this stock next year. It closed right at a breakout. The chasers will come in on a break of 128. That's where the 50-day moving average is and where resistance was seen about a week and a half ago. 130 sets this one free. Target is a $150 to a $160 plus going into January for the January pop. You can see this triangle just waiting to break out here. Stochastics look ready to go. RSI looks ready to go. I would be adding any dips on this stock over the next few days. This one should rock and roll. ACST. This was our first January popper alert a week ago. From this price level, 124, 125, spiked to a $144 the next day. Has retraced over the last 3 or 4 days, and the last 2 days has been treading water right above that 120 support level. Time to add this puppy back. This one should rock and roll into January. 167 plus is the upside target. That's 30% upside with minimal downside at this juncture. Big financing done. They're loaded with cash. Chart is ready to rock and roll. KIOR. New trading alert today. As you can see, whoosh, swoosh down over the last month. Consolidation over the last 2 weeks. 165 sets it free. Then we've got the 20-day at $182, followed by $2 plus. RSI up through the 30 level. We are about to get a positive MACD cross on this one. And the last time we saw a positive MACD cross on KIOR was in September. And the stock, we almost got the positive MACD cross today. Probably will come Monday. And then boom shakalaka goes this stock. Quick mention on UPIP. UPIP just consolidating, waiting on that Markman patent hearing information. As I said in the video last night, I think this is a stock that has the potential to double next year, especially once the Markman hearing information comes out and the trial proceeds. And then the last stock I just wanted to mention was PTSX. Nice little pop earlier in the week when we jumped in, consolidating on really, really low volume. This one should rock and roll as well into next year. Again, the same classic sell-off. We've gone over all the information on this one. Just a matter of being patient. 55 cents and under is an accumulate on this stock. So just an awesome week all around. And I believe next week is going to be even better. Also, for you traders that don't come into the chat room is opened all next week. Come in, check it out. Get these monster plays before they blow up. And have a great weekend, guys. Look forward to next week. It should be an awesome week. Catch you guys later. Bye.